Good morning. Good morning. So, I fully intend to make America great again by the first thing that I will be doing is flagging Mike Mike's channel. Yeah, it's time for me to actually take the time to do that. Uh yeah, seriously. Mhm. I will be flagging his channel. I am absolutely disgusted. I think that I do have a horrible opinion of anybody that can sit there and listen to that. It just smells like something stinks over there. It just smells like a rotten, dead carcass of a fucking roadkill that just was freshly ran over and pulled to the side of the road on a 90-degree weather day. It stank over there, like the smell of the sewer over on his channel. I don't see how y'all watch it. You've got to be somebody that is disgusting to be able to listen to that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Yuck. Absolutely fucking yuck. He should be thrown in jail just for speaking that way publicly and had the nerve to be threatening me. That should, it should be written into the law that if you go on live and you're talking about poop and pee like that, and then the other stuff that he speaks about, it should be against the law. It should be a criminal offense. And I haven't listened to it at all. Again, it smells like kidney failure to me. Can you imagine? You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's not to say that people that suffer from kidney failure, um, dying on dung, but it seemed like it would make sense that that would cause that. I'm disgusted. I like it's some disgusting people in this world. It is. It's some, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. He's cursed by even saying those things. Anybody that says that is already cursed. Anybody that that repeats that is cursed. That is disgusting. I am so happy. I am so happy and so grateful that that person is out of our lives. And not only that, the hatred that he's expressed for someone's children, an 11-year-old. You have got to be a garbagey piece of crap person. You do. You got to be a garbagey piece of crap person to sit over there and listen to any of that. You have to be miserable. You have to be ugly. You could not be attractive. There's no way that you're attractive. You are not an attractive person. You have to look like garbage to go over there and listen to that shit. You have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's very non demure. It's low lifted. It's poverty. It's poverty. That type of conversation, only somebody that is suffering from extreme poverty and mental illness would even say those things. And then and you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. It keeps going around saying that we made love. I've never had sex with that dude ever, ever. I'm just from here on out. I am denying it. No, I have not been intimate with you. In fact, I don't even know who you are. All I know is that you some dude that's stalking me around on the internet acting stupid. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. I can't claim you no more, bruh. Brody, bruh, bruh. Brody, bruh, broskies. I can't fucking claim you, bruh. I can't do it. No, no, ugh. God, just the thought of it. Like, no, 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 no. You're disgusting, man. And it should be against the law for you to even say something like that about somebody. That should be equivalent. The shit that he has came on there and said about the nasty, disgusting sexual acts that he is clearly into, clearly, clearly into those things, should be equivalent. If you say that about somebody, it is equivalent as assault. That is assault. Every time he says it, it makes me feel like I'm being assaulted with a deadly weapon. Every time he says it, every time. So I will be flagging your channel after I download the evidence, in just in case it is needed in court. Because believe it or not, this mentally ill person, this disgusting person who should never have sex, Mike should never have sex. You should, no, no, unless they put you in the zoo, unless they go ahead and just lock you up in a zoo, and maybe there's other monkeys over there or some or zoo animals. Yeah, you're disgusting. You're disgusting, bro. Ain't got the nerve to be running around here looking like a fool, threatening me. Like, dude, like it's equivalent to you spitting in somebody's face, which by the way, he is that type of person too, because he tried to spit in my face once. He is he's the epitome of poverty. It just, God, bleh, bleh. I vomit on your channel. I vomit on your channel. I just want to puke when I think about your channel and the things that you're saying over there. And whoever told you to say it, or whoever's ideal it was to say those things about people, they are disgusting as well. And some things, when you say certain things and you keep repeating it, it's obvious that that is what the what's up is with you. It's obvious, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's been a rumor, which is why we are gonna fully vindicate. Well, not we can't really fully vindicate her. We're gonna vindicate Raven Masterson a little bit. We are. We're gonna vindicate that sister a little bit, even though she's horrible, just like a teensy tiny amount, because clearly that's what you're into. I'm just like ill, 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 ill. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna make America great today by flagging your channel. And you know what? You going online and saying something like that about somebody, you should do at least 6 months to a year in prison, community service, and then you should also pay the victim some kind of what do they call that when a criminal commits a criminal act against someone? Compensate. Well, we'll just say compensation. Yeah, you should compensate the person that you said that about. And I ain't playing with you. Like, I think this dude really think that people like that's a normal thing to even fucking, like, never in my life. Never in my life have I ever had or even heard, I've never even heard of a conversation like that. Like the way that dude talks, I've never even heard of such things. And I've heard of people giving people analingus. I've heard of that. Analingus. I've heard of people, thank you, son. I've heard of people doing that. It's kind of like, but a lot of men do that, to their woman, you know what I'm saying? Or a lot of women, I've known women to do that. Nobody ever brings something like, how do you, like, you gotta be into that, bro. And like, you keep going around the internet claiming that you know me, talking about Jamila. No, do you know what my name means? My name means beautiful. Everything I do is beautiful. I am beautiful. My children are beautiful. My mind is beautiful. And you know what I did? I put up blockers. I literally put up blockers so that whatever it is that's traveling by air, which I don't know, dude, you know, it could be the Ebola virus or something. I put up a blocker. I'm disgusted by the things that you say. Oh, God. Please stop saying. Stevan, you know what? I'm asking all of my peeps to light a black candle that this dude never, ever claims to have met me, because I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and he didn't deserve that. He didn't. Because trust me, I thought about it. I thought about it. A person would think about that. A person would think about that before they meet up with you. They're going to possibly think about the things that they've heard about you. And that was one thing that I heard about him. In fact, he spent years trying to deflect away from that recorded conversation, and we can't really find it on the internet anymore. He's somehow gotten rid of that, okay? About his the whole poop eat poop thing. I'm not going to say it. I don't say stuff like that in front of my son. I'm not going to say anything about it, okay? So, we need to all put together our combined effort, me and my peeps, to make sure that he never, ever, or that he stops claiming to know me. At this point, I don't even want to claim you. At this point, dude, like, it's just a bad memory that we just don't talk about. We're just not, like, honestly, dude. And you know what? I could deal with everything else. The kid bashing, the disgusting talk, and then the disgusting incest talk. I can't, you know what? It's so repulsive the way this dude talks about bodily solids and fluids that come out of people's body. I don't want to claim you anymore. That's a fact, man. And you can say whatever you want to say. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. If I were crazy and I was not a responsible, loving mother, which I think that he was literally trying to use himself as a crash dummy. But I would never be stupid enough to do that. If I were not a good mother and a responsible person, I would have went. I would be in jail for murder. Tell me, say I ain't lying. Anybody else think about it? They would have committed bodily harm to that dude and ended his life force. Like, they would have done it. Oh, your mom predicted that Kamala would win. I mean, I wasn't even trying to predict. it kind of takes the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just predicting everything. Like just sit back, and some things you just want to sit back and watch what happens. I mean, honestly, I could have swayed the election. I never did work for Kamala to be president. I could have swayed the election, but I didn't do it because it ain't my business, and Kamala was not paying me for that. You know what I'm saying? I could have did spiritual work and got her elected. But do I feel that I was too busy trying to deal with, you know, the speaking of which, for some reason, and I don't know if it's this crazy psycho lady over in California. Um, somebody flagged a video on my main channel where I was exposing the landlord, saying that it was and I'm thinking, was it the landlord? Bro, you're stalking me. Them people apparently are stalking me, bro. If that was them, that you know what I'm saying, should have removed that raccoon from the attic and fixed the shit in your house. I'm not gonna appeal it or anything. I'm just gonna, maybe I will appeal it, but then again, I'm gonna take the video down. Those people affected me in a negative way. Like, what are you trying to remind me that I need to sue you? I am suing them for damages, for punitive damages. You cannot just have somebody living in a place for 2 or 3 years with a goddamn raccoon in the attic. So they owe me injury, like I have a literal injury, personal injury lawsuit against them. And I will be pursuing that. And the black sector can't help you. And that's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's so stupid. I'm gonna ask Uncle Trump to address the war on me, because y'all know Trump is my uncle, right? Like, Trump is my actual uncle. Okay, that's why I call him Uncle Trump. He gonna get y'all. He gonna get y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's my uncle. Y'all ain't even know that. Y'all ain't even know that. Kamala Harris is not black. I don't know why people keep calling her black. Black people need to stop doing that. But um, I mean, why? Like, first of all, I wouldn't want. I don't. I believe that in the long run, she's gonna realize that it was a blessing. I feel like Trump for president for life. I feel like it would have been too much for her. I'm serious. Y'all notice how every time those presidents go into office, they age like 20 or 30 years, like overnight. Like, she didn't need that in her life. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to her. And I'm pretty sure that Kamala is not even worrying about it. That lady's rich. So, she's set for life. You know what I'm saying? She ain't worrying about no money. But, you know, um, I think that the president, if it is ever a woman, I think it's gonna be a witch. Okay, I do. I think it's gonna be a witch. You know, and see, since Uncle Trump comes from a bloodline of witches, just like me, that's why he won. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was saying this is a witch hunt. Yeah. So yeah, I am, and see, that's what I'm talking about, like right there. Like, I woke up this morning feeling very, very peaceful and demure and tranquil. And I'm not even gonna like, I cannot tap in to angry people that are angry. I can't do that. I can't, like, and but I could kind of feel it a little bit, just that tension and stress that people are feeling because he got elected. You know what I'm saying? I would have been cool with it either way. I think either way we would have won. I think that he has his strong points and his benefits as president, and I think that she would have made an amazing president. I do. So I'm not on either side. Like, I'm sorry. And then first of all, I did not vote at all. Okay. Because do they actually affect me? No. People like my fraud ex, those are people that I have to deal with. I have to deal with people in society. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah. Yeah, but Trump may be 78, but that man, he's very sharp. He's very sharp. Okay. But I'm gonna not tap into the hate to the truth. I don't want to tap into the hate to the, I don't. To me, it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, it was the whole election, it was just all very disturbing. It was the whole thing, like the whole assassination attempt in every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, it's people in this world that just have fucking mental illnesses. What the fuck are you trying to shoot the president for? What the fuck are, why do you, like, why? I'm just like, no, yeah, no. Hey, can you put a little bit of sugar in my coffee? Because it could have used just a little tad bit more sugar. I know you wake up, jumped up and down, happy. I went to sleep knowing he would win. I looked at the numbers. I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "He won. He did." And I like Trump. You know what I'm saying? His economy was bussing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like we. I think that there are some people that, and I truly, honestly, thank you, sweetie. Truly, honestly, I believe in this. I believe that there are some people, when they have decided to pick a side of something, right? And I'm going through this right now, right? People that pick a side of something, like, for example, the people that are against me and they don't even really know me, but they go on these hate campaigns against people. And I think that people in general are just stupid sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, yeah, no. And I am gonna watch, what's that called? That season of American Horror Story. I am gonna watch that because I got into like the first one or two episodes. I got into like the first one or two episodes, but I think that that's pretty much what they're talking about. People that have these anger issues, you know what I'm saying, about the president and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's what it was about. I never actually watched the whole series. So I think I'm gonna binge watch it, in between getting work done. I gotta get work done. I gotta get important work done. That's another thing. Okay. That's another thing. People that don't have jobs, that don't have anything else to do, that is, not everybody. There are some people that don't have jobs and they think of the next biggest, invention. They're not running around the internet harassing people, stalking people. wasting gas, polluting the air to go and do stupid things. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually make their life count. And then there are some people that are just a waste of fucking airspace, in my opinion. Yeah, I've seen Walking Dead before, Stefan. Was I into it like that? Eh, eh. You know what I'm saying? Eh. I'm gonna ask Uncle Trump to address these people that are attacking women in their homes. Because I'm sure he ain't about that broke life where you're a broke man, you're a broke, angry dude who's attacking a woman in her damn home. We're going to ask Trump to address these stalkers prowling and video recording people's houses and coming to their houses and shit. Now, we done already addressed it spiritually. Them people call me every goddamn, who is that? We've addressed it. Oh, goddamn. There we go. So we've addressed it spiritually, and basically, I made a potion that just says no matter what the fuck you do, no matter how bad it is, no matter how fucking ruthless it was, no matter what the fuck you do. Like I don't give a fuck if bullets is spraying. Them shits are gonna fucking backfire on your ruthless ass. Anybody that attacks people, that no matter what the fuck they do, like no matter what it is, I don't care what spirit is behind it. I don't care what's happening. Basically, what you do backfires on you instantly. Instantly. Everything that you do. So, for example, the whole prowling thing and video recording and the whole disgusting conversation, the disgustingness of it all of those things are only going to affect you. And that potion that I made is going to make my company. That's just like it's gonna make my company great. Well, my company's already great. No matter what you do, because what it seemed like to me is that people seem to think that there's power in doing awful things to people. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Quit coming in my chat. No trolls are allowed in my chat. Goddamn, and gone. Quit trolling. Ugh, just annoying, man. Anyway, um, you know what? I got a serious problem. Oh my god, I gotta contact GoDaddy because they're trying to double charge me for something. I know for a fact I paid for that the other day. I gotta call GoDaddy. Um, Anywho, No matter what it is that you think you've done, and I'm talking about instantaneous backfiring, instant fucking taneous backfiring. I did an instant backfiring potion, return to sender instantly. It like I'm talking about within seconds. Okay. So and that potion does actually work very well and very quickly. I need to do an anti-troll potion too because y'all are annoying. Trolls typically have very bad energy, and y'all shouldn't be on nobody's page talking, you know? So, for example, whatever it is that a person does, whatever it is going to instantly backfire. And then also there's I get very detailed with my potions. Like, for example, they thought they were going to destroy my company and block my money, which is disgusting. Like, if you're a person that's trying to block somebody's money, you're an impoverished fool. You have poverty inside of you. Haters that try to block people's blessings are impoverished themselves. So you're not fooling anybody. You're not. But they thought that they were going to destroy my company by flagging my channels. And that's not what happened. Actually, the exact opposite happened. So you didn't destroy my company at all. And even back then, I did work, but this potion gonna make it even stronger. I did work to where it was like, oh, okay, you want to flag my channel? How about I'm still gonna make money and them shits are gonna backfire on you. So if you're a business owner and somebody flags your channel, you can come to High Priestess Jamila, and I'll make sure that not only are you not negatively affected by it, but that your enemy has to learn their fucking lesson and stop being controlling. People that are usually broke bums or worried about other people's money. Why are you worried about my clients? And I believe that just account is Mike. Why are you worried about my clients? Why are you worried about my children and talking about my children and my life? Why don't you get a life, dude? Like, this dude needs to get a fucking life, man. And you know what? Everybody needs to fucking know, like, literally, I can assure you that if I were to go on one of these nationally syndicated talk shows, you know what? You know what? I think I want to go on the Dr. Phil show. Can you imagine if I went on the Dr. Phil show to expose Mike and they actually played some of his stuff with him talking about feces and pee all the time? Oh, it would be the ultimate. He would be embarrassed on a huge scale. On a huge scale, bro. Millions of people would watch you and see what you've done. America needs to know what you did. Like, we're really small. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it made sense for them to flag my channel because the embarrassing behavior that was put on and displayed. Thank you, eggs. Thank you. The embarrassment that was done, that the like they didn't want too many people to see that. But we're gonna make sure that everybody sees it. Everybody hears a grown man speaking that way. We're gonna make sure. We're gonna make sure of it, buddy. I hope Dr. Phil does Had me, I should write into the Dr. Phil show. I like Dr. Phil, by the way. I should write into his show and send him snippets of the things that you're saying, which somebody would have to put it together for me. And I would have to put warning, caution. This is very disturbing to human ears. Very disturbing. To the point where, you know how, like, when something is so repulsive that you want to scrunch your face up? Like, ew. And he thinks that by doing that, yeah, yeah. Well, he is recorded. He did it to himself. He thinks by doing that he's making other people look bad. Like, bro, no, you're making yourself look bad. You should go and turn yourself into the police and go, hey, listen, lock me up. I got problems. My name is it's your boy. It's your boy Michael. I need to be locked up because, I said disgusting things, and then in the next breath I claimed that I was a sexy man. I have seen many, many, many sexy men in my life, and I've conversated with a lot of different people in this world. And I can assure you that that shit is a first and it is a last. So people like, and you know what, this is the reality of it. And the next time all of those people in that group turn on him, the next time that happens, he'll get to crying and stuff and blaming it on me. Dude, the reason why people ultimately end up dissing you and walking away from you is because you say disgusting shit like that. Sure, they'll bask in the stank of it for a little while, especially if they desperate. You got to be desperate to even contend with that as a woman. As a woman, I would not be sitting there going, yes, I'm going to stand by this man. Yes. And he's over there going, poopy and boo boo, boo boo and pee pee. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. And you know what? I made sure that he didn't make me look unattractive. I made sure, because I don't think that he can actually steal my pheromones. I don't think that he can actually steal my power. But I think that when people say stuff like that, when they try to shit on another person, I think that they can dull the senses and make people, you know what I'm saying? So that's his goal. That's his goal, is to, like, make me seem like I'm a repulsive person, which, uh everybody has their own natural pheromones that attracts to them, you know what I'm saying, based upon their own natural pheromones. Okay, that's apparently what he attracts. And so that's why you got to cut cords with people like that, because people like that are trying to sit next to you and project that to you. And I'm sorry, I just don't want to be tied or connected to a man that goes public, goes out in the public. Like, it's bad enough that you be thinking about shit like that behind the scenes. But for you to go out in, like, you can't even take you nowhere. Can't even take this fool nowhere. And then got the nerve to threaten the police with me, like, boy, you need to pour gasoline on yourself and set yourself on fire. Somebody needs to cleanse it with fire. And people was over there watching that. Don't get mad at me. You the one over there watching. I never forget that man. I never forget that man. Oh man. I never forget that. This was back in June. He made some video, and I swear to God, like, I was sitting there listening to everything that he was saying, and I literally felt like I was gonna be sick. I literally felt that way. It's like the gutter. He don't even realize that. Like think about it. Everything that he talks about seems it's everything that he speaks about is very repulsive, and it's some of the most unacceptable things in society, and he's trying to make me not be accepted, but in reality that shit only gonna affect you, bro. I'm not gonna be what the fuck you think you, the sorcerer supreme or some shit. Boy, bye. And anybody that's saying things like that about you, anybody that's trying to stigmatize you is stigmatizing themselves. Straight up and down. And I've told him that. I've had discussions with him like that, just like he was like my son or something. I sunned him lots of times because of that. I tried to school and educate him on that. Like, hey, listen, you can't be going around talking like that and claiming to know me. So it's gonna come a day to where I'm gonna be like, I don't even know this motherfucker. Like who? And we just passed by a new moon, but that's okay. We're gonna work on it with the full moon. Dude, I do not want you claiming that you know me. Quit saying that you know me. Don't even say you know me, bro. Don't even say you know me. Yuck. And if people are into that kind of stuff, just know that everybody ain't into it. In fact, saying things like that, to me, I had to do healing work on myself. I had to do healing work. It was very sickening. It was very sickening. Is all I gotta say. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. But I appreciate y'all for flagging him because that's exactly what he needs. He needs to be flagged. No human being should be allowed to go on a public platform and speak that way. Okay. And I believe he's consciously aware of that, which is why he was trying to report me to the police. Bro, report yourself. Report yourself for saying some shit like that. And he'll repeat himself over and over and over again, thinking that he's making me look bad, which is like, dude, you're not making me look bad. We can all tell that a person that's speaking that way probably even has bad breath. That breath must be stinking for you to even say stuff like that, because what you say and that's what you like, that's what you think about. I've been saying that for years, but they just don't get it. And I don't want to hang out with nobody like that. You can't sit with me. You cannot sit with me. Anywho, y'all, that's pretty much it. I gotta go. It's almost 10 o'clock. Bye.